Hello students, welcome to MOOC course on Introduction to Proteogenomics. I'm Sanjeev Srivastava, professor in Department of Biosciences and Bioengineering and your instructor of this course. This is 12 weeks long course and let me welcome you to week 1. What I thought, let me give you an overview of various lectures which are going to be covered in this first week of your MOOC course. But before that, let me just remind you that this course is 12 weeks long, going to start from tomorrow, which will end on 15th October. Exam date is given 24th October, and enrollment is still open till 2nd August. Every week, you're going to watch 5 lectures, and then you have to write one assignment based on these lecture contents. The field of proteogenomics is very rapidly emerging and is still one of the very cutting edge field where so much innovations are going on. Our actual goal of conducting this course is to equip you with lot of new softwares, new tools, new workflows, which you can do while sitting at your home. And there can't be anything better than during this pandemic that you know the genomics tools, you know the proteomics tool, learn these things, you start accessing the data sets from the different repositories and try to do some very interesting projects. So in this slide, the very first lecture is going to be from Dr. Henry Rodriguez. He is one of the directors of National Cancer Institute, works on the cancer biomarker discovery program. This entire course is blend of few classroom type of lectures and few lectures conducted during the workshop which we conducted at IIT Bombay, where we had various distinguished scientists coming from different parts of the world who are really the expert of proteogenomics. But to get starting point, I think it is a good idea to learn the overview of the field. And there can't be anybody better than Dr. Henry Rodriguez, who has really given the big lead of field of proteogenomics. So first lecture is going to give you an overview of what proteogenomics is and where this field is progressing. Also, the more and more recent advancements are keep happening, and goal is can we utilize some of these tools and resources and trying to come up with more clinical tests, clinical assays based on this. And I'm sure Dr. Rodriguez lecture is also going to give you some examples of how targeted proteomics and targeted assays could also be developed using these tools, which are now clinically applicable as well. Dr. Rodriguez will continue to you on the lecture 2, where you're going to learn about different initiatives which have been taken by the Clinical Proteome Tumor Analysis Consortium known as CPTAC. And this is actually the big program which is going on in the world. And you are very fortunate to really learn about some of these things at a very early stage of your career. These are the big projects happening with different type of network and consortiums. One is known as Apollo Network, which is especially NCI-driven program of proteogenomics and translation research. Other is ICPC, International Cancer Proteogenome Consortium. And then there is a world known as Cancer Moonshot. All of this are alluding towards the fact that there is a need to understand diseases better by employing both genome-based investigations as well as proteome-based investigation, because genome can provide you a lot of information at the blueprint level and different mutations, hotspot mutations, whereas the proteomics can give you dynamic information at the value for looking at the different type of splice forms, the modified proteins, PTM modification, and how the signaling cascades are important. So two, integration becomes very important. Think about any physiological context, any disease, right? It's not going to happen only at genome level or proteome level. Things are going to, signals are going to change at different biomolecular level. So integrating them becomes very important. Now, these initiatives started actually with Dr. Joe Biden. Let me say he's Mr. Joe Biden. He's now currently the president of United States. But at that time, I think few years ago, when he started this program, he was ex-vice president. Uh, and he's launched this program, Cancer Moonshot, with a goal and intention how to accelerate cancer research, which could reach to the patients and their families much faster. And that initiative then got expanded to the other countries as well as a part of the ICPC program known as International Cancer Proteogenome Consortium. You'll be pleased to know that even from India, we are also part of this ICPC program from IIT Bombay and Tata Memorial Hospital. So the first basic lecture, which will be lecture 3, will start from Kelly Ruggles, and she's going to talk to you about the basic tools of genomics, some key concepts, as well as how the field is advancing with next generation sequencing. She is based in New York and the expert of genomics and NGS technologies. So it will be really good to learn from her that how sequencing and mutations could be studied using genomics and rapidly advancing genomics field. Kelly will continue this week, more lectures, and she will also talk to you about how to, once you have done the sequencing, how to align the sequences, how to look at genome-wide association studies, how to do these, understanding of these sequences and these readouts better, right? This is still quite challenging field to do such kind of big data analysis, but I think it's really important for you to know the basics and some of the key advancements in this area. And finally, she will talk to you, more about how NGS can also be utilized for transcriptomics analysis, especially RNA sequencing-based workflow. I'm sure all this sounds very exciting. Before we move to proteomics, the key concepts of genomics and transcriptomics, and the rapidly advancement of the instrumentation and some of the softwares, all of that will be part of this lecture. So with this, I think you're all now excited to watch the videos of the first week, which is already released. Uh, you're also going to do one assignment, which will be based on these 5 lectures. Additionally, to help you for your queries and any problems which you may face while watching these videos or trying to do the assignment, uh, we will have a Q&A session on live face-to-face discussion on Skype every Saturday, right? So Saturday morning first half will be we will provide you some slots if you want to interact with us for any discussion about your queries. So you will also have this weekly Q&A session available. And given that this field requires a lot of new reading and new reference materials, we're also going to provide you weekly reference materials. It's a good idea for you to join this playlist of this video, which I'm showing talking here. And we will paste you the link of a Skype meeting, as well as the a form which you can fill to take a slot, and the reference materials. A lot of these details will be provided in the description of this video. So I hope you're all charged. We are really going to make it as if it is classroom studies. We are with you in all these 12 weeks. We are going to talk to you and keep interacting with you and make sure that you have a very stimulating experience and good learning from this course. All the best.